Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, let's jump into this light heavyweight clash between Brendson Ribeiro and Caio Machado. When you've got two big guys like this in the cage, it's like watching two refrigerators colliding, but with a lot more head movement. Well, at least in the first round. Buckle up, folks, because this one's going to be heavy. And I mean that both literally and figuratively. Brendson Ribeiro first up. Brendson Ribeiro. Now, Ribeiro comes in a plus 140 underdog with a little bit of a spotty record of 15-7. Let's just say he's had his lights turned off a few times. His chin has been tested and, well, sometimes it hasn't held up to the pressure. But here's the thing about Ribeiro. The man has heart. He's like that friend who's been burned a few times but keeps coming back for more. You've got to respect the resilience, even if sometimes it feels like you're watching a real-life game of rock, paper, scissors. Except in this game, knockout seems to win a bit too often for him. Ribeiro's got decent hands and knows how to throw a solid punch. He has really good power as well, but he's going to need to be cautious against someone like Machado who's packing dynamite, especially in the first round. But here's the silver lining. Machado's gas tank isn't exactly something to brag about. If Ribeiro can weather the early storm, he's got a real shot at taking control as the fight goes on. It's kind of like waiting out a toddler's sugar rush. You just let them tire themselves out, and then you can take charge. On top of that, Ribeiro's been working on his grappling, and given Machado's takedown defense, or lack thereof, that might be his best path to victory. If he can drag Machado down and make him work from the bottom, things could start looking really good for Ribeiro. It's risky, sure, but that's why we love the underdog story. If Ribeiro can survive the initial fireworks, he might just turn this fight in his favor. Caio Machado. Now, on to Caio Machado, the minus 170 favorite in this matchup with a record of 8-3. Machado's a guy who walks into the cage with heavy hands and even heavier intentions. When the bell rings, he's all business. And by business, I mean he's looking to knock someone's head into the nosebleeds. If Machado catches you clean, you're probably waking up to the sound of doctors snapping smelling salts. In the first round, he's as dangerous as they come, swinging for the fences with every ounce of power he's got. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. Machado's cardio has the lifespan of a mayfly. Once he's unloaded those first few combos, you can practically see him running on fumes. It's like a fireworks show where all the good stuff is in the first minute, and then you're left watching some sad little sparklers burn out. And when he's tired, his punches lose their snap, his movement slows down, and his takedown defense, which, let's face it, isn't great to begin with, becomes basically non-existent. If Machado doesn't put Ribeiro away early, things could get ugly fast. He's vulnerable to grappling. And if he's got no gas in the tank, Ribeiro might be able to drag him to the ground and keep him there. It's a high-risk style for Machado. Explosive early, but if it doesn't work, he could be left standing there with nothing in the tank, like a phone at 1% battery and no charger in sight. So Machado's best bet is to land something big in the first, but if that doesn't happen, he's in for a long or maybe short night. So who wins? All right, here's the rundown. This fight is a classic survive the storm scenario. Ribeiro has to hang tough and avoid getting flattened in the first round. If he can stay on his feet and drag Machado into the later rounds, he's got a very real shot at taking control and grinding out a win. On the flip side, if Machado lands a big shot early, it could be curtains for Ribeiro, given his history with knockouts. Official pick, Brendson Ribeiro. I'm rolling with the underdog here. I'm aware that he has a glass chin, but if Ribeiro's ability to survive holds up, he could possibly exploit Machado's cardio issues. If he can weather the early bombs and lean on his grappling, I like his chances to pull off the upset. It might not be the prettiest win, but sometimes all you need to do is survive and let the other guy beat himself. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy, leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.